Classics Eagles is a family. It's a community-based soccer family led by volunteer coaches and is professionally assisted by myself, Tony Earp, the director, and the rest of the professional staff with Classics Eagles and administrative team. Classics Eagles is for any player who likes soccer, likes to play the game, wants to learn and develop and grow within the game, possibly is looking to play with friends or old teammates who they've played together for a long time. Classic Eagles provides a unique opportunity for players to come in and teams to come in as groups and play together and stick together. We do not have a tryout based program where players are um, evaluated and tiered on separate teams. What we do is we try to help provide players an opportunity to play with players they want to play with and friends they want to play with, and keep and continue and foster relationships that they've developed over the years. We have programs for players UA to U18. The program itself provides a lot of flexibility in the schedules for the players and teams. So it's an ideal program for kids who are involved in multiple sports and activities, who need to kind of balance their time between soccer and other things. Well, there's two ways to enter into the Class Eagles program. First, and the most popular way is by team. Class Eagles allows teams to come in as a group together into the program. This is where the most of our teams do enter into the program. A lot of our teams transition from other clubs or transition out of the recreational program as a group. Coaches of those teams will bring their teams in together, usually with a full roster, but they don't have to be. If there are, if they have a core group of players that they want to bring, then we'll help the teams fill their roster spots with other independent players who are looking to join Class Eagles. And that's the second way that players can come into the program. They can register as an independent player, letting us know that they're looking for a team. What we will do is we'll have player assessments that occur after Memorial Day weekend. Those player assessments we use to help current coaches look for additional players for their teams that would be a good fit with their core players that they have already on their teams, to help complete their rosters. If we do have enough players in a certain age group and gender, then we will try to create additional teams out of independent players when we have that opportunity. We cannot guarantee that all independent players will be placed on a team after the assessments, but we do try to find a soccer home for each player who does register as an independent player. Again, we are not a tiered soccer program, meaning we don't have tryouts and place players on teams based on level and ability. We just help try to find players a team that would be a good fit for them. And then if it's an independent team, we try to group players to as likability as possible, but it's not tiered in the sense that other clubs that are more tryout based, the way they do it in terms of bringing and having tryouts and placing teams on placing players on tiered teams. Our coaches with Class Eagles are all volunteered coaches. A lot of them are parents of players on the team with a lot of years of experience coaching, not just soccer, but a lot of sports, and are very passionate about working with players and helping kids learn and grow on and off the field. Our coaches have coach education opportunities within the Class Eagles program. We provide licensure opportunities as well that many of our coaches take advantage of through U.S. Soccer. In addition, the coaches have professional assistant support from myself and the other professional Class Eagles staff, which includes training session, curriculum assistance, coach education, just weekly and monthly and seasonally administration support throughout the season. So as coaches come into the program, there's a lot of resources and assistance to help them provide the best experience possible for their players and their teams. Um, Classic Eagles plays 2 seasons. One is the fall season from August to October. The other season is in the spring from the end of March to the end of May. All teams in the program will play in local leagues. The local leagues play other teams from other communities within around the 270 loop. So there's not a lot of travel with the Classic Eagles program. The league usually consists of about 10 games per team throughout the year. Those games are scheduled by the coaches and can occur at different times throughout the week. Typically, throughout a season, teams will train 2 times a week and then play a game or 2 depending on the team's schedule and the players' schedules within that team. Each team will play in the league's end-of-season tournament. Teams do have the option to attend additional tournaments if they choose, but that's something that the coaches and the parents and players of those teams decide together. Throughout the winter, there are no official events through Classic Eagles, although we do offer additional training opportunities throughout that time and playing experiences that players are welcome to participate in if they want. One of the benefits of the Classic Eagles program is for players who are interested in playing in multiple sports or have other activities and don't have as much time to dedicate solely to soccer, that the program provides a lot of flexibility for the coaches to schedule games, practices, and at times that work best for their teams and provide the least amount of conflicts throughout the season, so players do not have to choose between which activities they can attend. Ideally, the opportunity provides the club provides opportunity for kids to be able to attend all the activities that they are participating in. Part of the Classic Eagles program is we offer supplemental training for all the players within the Classic Eagles program throughout the year. During the fall and the spring season, there are 2 additional supplemental training sessions a week that players can attend to that works on the individual foot skills and ability with the ball. In addition to that, we offer goalkeeper training each week for all the players in the program with the director of goalkeeping with Classic Eagles. So throughout the season, there are a lot of ample opportunities for players within the club to attend additional training sessions and constantly increase their skills and improve their level with the ball if they have the interest to do so. The supplemental training that the players can attend throughout the season is included in their fees, and there's no extra charge for that. Before the fall season, we offer a team camp with Classic Eagles. So what we do with the teams is that they will come in and have a couple days of training with their coaches and myself and the other professional staff with Classic Eagles. This is a great way for the team to kick off the season, get some instruction from myself and the other staff, professional staff, and also allow the coaches to start working with their teams before the season begins and assessing where they need to target their focus and getting their players ready for the upcoming season. Another preseason event that we hold for all the Classic Eagles teams is a preseason scrimmage. We have a weekend before the season begins where the teams will do inter-squad scrimmages with other Classic Eagles teams. It provides an opportunity again for the coaches to get their kids on the field, get the kids playing together, getting to know each other, allow the coaches to watch their teams play in a game setting. The probably best part of the weekend, or a couple best parts of the weekend for me, is one, having all the teams out there together as a Classic Eagles family, again, to meet each other, see other teams, see other players, families, coaches, and it's a nice, great event for everyone to really meet each other. But one thing that's a lot of fun is watching the coaches on the field with the kids, getting the opportunity to be on the field with the players and helping instruct and lead them as the game's going on. The coaches are very active within the games and helping the players start getting an understanding of how the teams will look to play and set up and organize themselves on the field. So it's a great event, a great opportunity for everyone to kick off the season in a positive way. In terms of the level of competition within Classics Eagles, typically the program has been for players who are looking to transition out of the recreational program, who are looking for a more competitive environment and ready for that transition, but possibly are not ready or interested in going the premier route at this time. In terms of level of teams, they vary depending on the players and the teams that come into the program. The league we play in provides a very wide range of level for teams, depending on their competitive level, to try to match them up with other teams that are appropriate for them to play against. We've had teams in our programs that can compete against other premier level teams and others who are playing in more of the lower level divisions of leagues and tournaments. The great thing about Class Eagles and the local leagues provide an opportunity for teams to be tiered and placed in levels of competition that makes sense for them, that makes the season fun, competitive, and appropriate for the players. One of the major goals with Classics Eagles is to continually enhance the youth soccer experience for any player who wants to play the game. For us, we're trying to impact that by providing more opportunities for players to work on their skills and provide opportunities for kids to engage within the game. We are trying to build a stronger coaches community within the program, so coaches can collaborate with one another and support each other's teams and efforts throughout the year. And then anything that we feel that will help the players just really continue to enjoy and fall in love with playing the game and being active and experiencing all the benefits that come with playing a team sport. One of the reasons why I'm so passionate about a program like Classics Eagles, a parent coach professionally assisted program, is because that's what I grew up with playing in when I was a kid till I was about 14 years old. I was parent coach my entire life, and I was very fortunate to have coaches who really cared about me and the teams I played for. They instilled a passion, not just for soccer, but a passion for learning and working hard and developing and getting better. I feel like it creates a very unique environment when there's a parent who has a very unique vested interest within the team that I got to experience growing up, and that family feel that you get with being in that type of environment. I was, again, very fortunate to have coaches who really helped me not just learn the game, but really fall in love with the game. And so with Classics Eagles, I'm trying to help recreate that same environment that I thrived in for other players. And it wouldn't be possible at all without the incredible efforts and dedication of all the coaches that we have in our program and the families in our program who are dedicated to making each moment on the soccer field a special one for the players. If you have additional questions about Classics Eagles or like more information about the program, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'd be excited to talk to you about your child or your team that you're possibly thinking about bringing into the program, and answer your questions and work with you to decide if you think you would be the best option for your child or your team.